Good evening guys, it's a 4:48 p.m. Today is Tuesday and we have a trend down day today, so basically trend day, right? So see here, we're looking for a trending move soon, and then here we are now looking for a trending move either today or tomorrow, right? So this is very important statement. I don't put this very often, and whenever I put it, you can go back and check all the past pre-market notes, or if you have been following the notes, you will see it. Whenever I put this word that trending move is coming today, tomorrow, usually it happens either on the same day or the next day. Usually, almost 95% I'm sure. So far it's been doing it, from last 2-3 years. Whenever I put these things, it happens. So on that day, especially we look for a particular level where trending move can begin, and then we look for particular setup. So hold on guys, so sorry, I paused it for a second. So but so whenever I typed it, these things, we look for a setup for a trending move from particular level, and if that setup occurs right around that level, then we take the trade, and we know usually in advance, before the trend day begins, that where, if let's say trend day occurs to the upside, where it can go maximum, and if it occurs to the downside, where can it go maximum. Once we know the maximum level on a trending day, we can peacefully trade, or take a trade in the direction towards that level, so I'll explain it in a little bit when we go through the chart. So here, break below preferred buyers area, right, or break above preferred sellers area, that's early signs for a trend day, right? So since we are not in a prediction game here, right, we don't know whether trend day up is going to happen or down, right? So we look for clues in the price. So here it says break below preferred buyers area, basically it's a trend day down. Break above preferred sellers area, it's a trend day upside. Then if they do that, if price does that, it will travel to backup areas, and after that area, once it hits, if there is enough time left, right, and by that time you will see more signs for a trending day, then you can look for the max target. That is what it is. And if it did not reach the max target by, let's say, if there are still 3 hours left or 2 hours left, you can look for one pullback in the direction of the trend to take that trade, targeting that max level. Okay, so all the guidelines are right here in these 6 lines, how to trade the trend day, right? But you need to know where it can go. That's the beginning. First, you need to have an idea that today it may happen. Second, if it happens, where it can go max. Once you know those 2 things, you can trade the day, any levels basically, but you have to manage it, right? So let's go here. So now you know the conditions, right? Below preferred buyers area, trend day down. Above preferred sellers area, trend day up. Preferred sellers area above, trend day up. Preferred buyers area below, trend day down. Okay. Now also, our members knows this dream numbers are very powerful numbers. Pretty much you can survive on during day trading only on those 2 levels. That's it. You don't have to worry about any other level, but you have to make a process out of it first, how to trade these numbers, and then you can trade, right? Randomly you cannot trade it. You need to build a process around it, so like stop loss and all these things. So see, today is a prime example. Okay, since I did not have a process listed out, I didn't take the trade, but I knew that it may happen, so now also let me show you this, okay, before we proceed here. So this is the chart at 5:50 a.m. this morning, 5:51. I gave them a chart with all the levels and with notes, right? So along with the pre-market notes, see here, preferred sellers area, preferred buyers area, backup buyers area. So break below this, it will go here. Break below this, if there is enough time left, it will go towards the max area, right? by the time it's a trend down day. Where is the max area? This area, right? So which is 55 or 59, right? Since 4250 is a round number, that could be the target if it comes here, but this is what the level is, right? Now you can assume, now you can see that's a max level. So if your price breaks below this, right, you know it's going towards here. So in between you can take the trade, even though if you missed, let's say, morning move. Okay, now that's for ES, right? Now what about NQ? Correct. So this is NQ, dream number, see, 969. That became the high of the day, by the way. See this dream number, 969, which is this line. Oh, there is a dotted line here. That's the one became the high of the day. Prefer buyers below. That's the first sign of a trend down day. By the time ES was already down, now you know where it's going, backup buyers area or max area, which is actually, this is the max area anyway, this one. Okay, so let's see, who's this? Let's go back to here, right? And that's the dream number, dotted line, right? So see, you can short even dream number. Only problem was I didn't have a process laid out for dream number trading because of the stop loss situation. See, I am a risk focused person. I don't look for reward. I look for first risk, then entry, then reward, because reward usually I know where price is going. Only problem is, where do I put my stop? About this dream number, about this, and I try to keep the minimum risk. So otherwise I would have traded this in the first test, right? So one of the member asked, I said, you know what, if you have a process where to put your stop, then you can take the trade. NQ, you cannot do that. ES, yes, ES is a standard form. So ES you can short at the level like this, right here, and you can put like 4-point stop above it and you can survive. NQ you cannot survive because NQ moves very fast. It can easily go to 50-point up against you, and in the same candle it can come down, right? So NQ you cannot do that. So here in the morning, actually, now let me show you this code again. Okay, see here, this is 923 before open. If you want to keep it simple, I said then assume below 1417 in ES and NQ 965 sellers are there. 965, 1417, this area. See how the bull, this became the high of the day. And I also said in Discord clearly, if these sellers are legit, price will not go above 1417 or 6 to 9 in ES and NQ above 965. It will not go, now. So that's the one thing. So before I proceed here, right, so this is also around 1056 when price was around here somewhere, right? So here I said 658, 664 is the first target that they are looking for, and ES 4350 round number. So now you know the target also. Actually you already have a hint here, but now I'm confirming it after looking at the day, and I'm saying 658, 664 and ES 4350, right? Now 658 pretty much low of the day to 664, and 4350, which is this 51, right? So almost same thing, became a low of the day, and this level became the high of the day. See, so now you have the story, everything is been given in the pre-market note and Discord, right? So now you know you have to trade to the downside going towards the target, correct? So we knew all these things. So then price also in the morning, right of the open in the Discord, I said watch 930 to 950 area in NQ, and when price went there I said wait, you watch ES 6 and 9. So ES was, so this was a 6 and 9, this area I said watch. So the idea was, can it get rejection from here and go down? Can it get rejection from here and go down? If yes, we have a trend down day, then but it goes through it, right? So we are waiting it. Then I said watch this area, right? So if it gets rejection, go down below this, trend down day possibility. NQ, watch here. I said I was giving them a commentary, live here. I said watch 965 to 975 area right here. I said 10 points area, I said watch when ES gets here, watch it. And then around 9:55 I said, you know what, by 10 o'clock there is a news, some kind of news, right? So I said by 10 o'clock I want a candle, 15-minute candle, okay, not 5-minute, 10-minute, because when the overall time frames, like daily time frame in a chop mode, or 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame are chopping around, you have to go higher up, so 15-minute I'm using it, for example, for this reason. So I said a 15-minute candle closes below the running candle. It was at that time 9:55. The 15-minute candle was 10 o'clock. It's supposed to close, right? So I said by 10 o'clock, if it closes below 965, 975, I will look for short. If it closes above it, I will look for long at pullback. That is what I said. Then 10 o'clock price closed right at what level it closed? I think it closed at 950, right? So it closed at 950. Then now we are looking for short, right? That's the first condition. So this is how we trade it, so advance notification, right? So now I was looking for right here when it closed at 950, which is right here, this candle. I said look for, I'm looking at 960 to 965 area, pullback short, okay? And the next candle open went to 957 or 56, and then damn thing tank. So I was ready to short right at 960 here. Damn thing did not pull back by 3 points. See, I'm talking about lower risk trade, right? This was a lower risk trade, right? All I have to do is put a stop at 966 or 7 and take an entry at 60, 7-point risk, and then I can have a run, like more than like 10 to 1 reward. But just it did not hit, I did not take the entry, because it didn't fill me, right? Then I saw this, then I saw this. At this point I knew the day is down, or it's going to trend down, right? So, but then nothing I can do, because now I cannot go with the flow and short here, because these are the support now, right? So I cannot short here because my stop has to go all the way up, and remember we are day traders, right? So price can technically ping pong here, again come back here, then go down. Maybe it can come back all the way up here and go down. Why take that much risk, right? So I do not trade that way. I only look for particular setup. If it occurs with the low risk, I take it, otherwise I can miss it, I'm willing to miss it. So I do not chase entries. So now I knew it's going to go down now. Now the question was, I need to find a pullback level, a legit pullback level, maybe this green line, maybe here somewhere. But price did not pull back enough. See, here it went down and pulled back up to this area, yesterday's low basically, So, but this is 1 minute time frame or 2 minute. I was looking for a pullback in a 5 minute, because if it is a trend down day, 5 minute pullback is good enough. I cannot trust 1 minute time frame. So I was looking for some like valid pullback, maybe into this area on a 5 minute time frame. It did not pull back. Then again it flushed out. Now it's too late for me to short in the morning, because my target was this area. So I cannot short here or here targeting this and assuming price will just go right there in the morning. So I said, so we stopped trading right around this point. No trading, After that I said no trading now. Now we'll come back at 1 o'clock. And if it pulls back, wherever it is pulling back at that time, the pullback has to be good one compared to this tiny move, Pullback is good, right, then I will take the trade after 1 o'clock. Remember in the pre-market notes I said if day is down, if trending, and in this case it went below preferred buyers area and all this thing, right, and it did not reach the target, I can pull back, take a pullback short in the direction targeting this, assuming price did not reach here. See, if price did already reached by 1 o'clock, if it is already here, I wouldn't take a trade at all. Even though if it pulls back here, I wouldn't take the trade. As long as target is unfilled, I will take the trade. So ES did not reach 50 at that time. It was here, right? So 50 was here. That was the target we are looking for, and NQ this. So then we missed it basically, right? So ES, somebody asked a question, can we short ES? ES, I said yes. NQ you cannot short here without setup because of the stop loss placement. ES is a straightforward. So ES, I already said that if it holds below 1417, true sellers will not let it go above it. So ES you can short here the first test, but your stop has to be around here because technically it can fill the gap. So 4-point stop will not cut it. You have to put a stop here just to make sure, and internals were already down, right? So even though if it price comes there will be a bearish disconnect most likely, so ES you can take this short, but NQ you cannot. Okay, now so long story short, 1 p.m. when I came around here, see, right at 1 p.m. so I came at 12:55 or 12:50, and I was watching this. So there is a specific guidelines that member knows, in which situation what kind of shorts to look for or where, right? Basically all our levels. So in ES pull back to this area, so hold on, this area like this, right? So now this is a sizable pullback, right? Remember, not tiny one, sizable. So compared to this pullbacks, this green candle, this pullback, right, this is a sizable pullback. See the size, bigger compared to this. So condition 1 satisfied here, right? Sizable pullback at 1 o'clock, right? I said I will come back at 1 o'clock to trade. This is 1 o'clock. When I came 12:50, this was already sizable pullback. Price was chopping around, which is a good sign. ES was chopping around, which is a good sign, right? And now if I short here somewhere, right, now I need to find the level though, right, where to put a short. But if I short it, let's say somewhere around here at 750 or 756 or 762 somewhere, right, technically I have a 100-point run because 658 to 664 was the target. So 100 points still I can grab it, right? So, and usually I don't look for 100 point anyway. I only look for like 20-30 points in a day, that's it. And so I eat slowly, that means I eat like in a piecemeal. I don't look for a trend down day or up day and like try to cover the entire move, because trend day only happens 2% of the time or maybe 5%, right? But most of the day it chops around. So if you master taking few points out of the market every day, few points, let's say 10 points in NQ or 20 points, right, consistently, you will win in the long run. But if you only look for trend down day every day, try to like max out, you will lose at the end, because that doesn't often happen very often, right? So anyway, so at 1 o'clock this thing was here, right? And then so now look the magic here, right? So 1 o'clock, by that time it's a trend down day, right? So you cannot look for reversal to go long. Even though these are the good support to go long, you cannot go long. The idea is you have to wait for short opportunity, right? Now by that time look at the momentum completely below zero line, ED liquidation kind, same thing in NQ, right? So everything was pointing to the downside, right? And also we were looking for a down day anyway, right? And it was proving it. Now sizable pullback happened. Now what? Now how do we take the entry? Now look here, see here, there was a balance here, right? Price was building a balance here. Then what happened? It broke out. Fine, right? People went long here. All the day traders following this thing, they went long here, right here. The stop is probably right around here or here. Okay, same goes for NQ. They went long, the stop is here somewhere. Okay, same thing, they went long here, because look at the momentum, up, up, up. Right now they're thinking the day is changing. This longer term support bounced. Price is going to go all the way up here or in the middle somewhere. They are targeting this or this, correct, or this VWAPs. So they went long. Fine. So I was observing this thing. I said fine, okay, breakout, fine, it go here, fine. I don't mind. I will not do anything at that point. Because this breakout successful happens, that means price is gonna go up all the way. That means I'm not going to short, I'm not going to go long, I will not do anything. But if this thing fails, I'm ready to short. So let's wait. Okay, right here. See, I said people went long here. The stop could be below this, below this. So let me draw a line. Okay, let me move this line, right? Or it could be below this, right? You never know. So let's assume. But here, see that pullback at the top here, hold it, right? So I'm showing you what other people are doing. See, in order to trade during the day trading time frame, right, you need to know what others are doing and what is your goal. So here people bought it here first time, second time here, because this pullback held it here, they bought it here. This is a second long, and now their stops are here. Okay, because after seeing this pullback here and price going higher, so when you are looking at this, they already moved these stops, right, to here, or some of them even kept it here. Okay, now watch, this guy's out. Same thing here, NQ. You follow the same sequence in NQ. They are out, out. Now let's wait for this stop. So here, look, another set of day traders, right? They are smart. So what they do is, okay, let's wait for price to come down here, because I'm risk averse. I don't want to buy it at the breakout. If it pulls back here, I will buy it if it bounces. So here they bought it. They bought it here with this candle, and their risk is here, low risk, compared to buy here and put it here, right? So they bought it here. Fine. Okay, I was watching it. Then this candle happened, right? These guys are immediately out, pretty much, right? But the stops are here, right? But they're in a losing position. Then price went all the way up to here, right? Close to this level. And NQ by that time already below this. So NQ took out all these guys, right? Who were holding longs. So that was a hint right there. Since NQ did not reach the target, ES was close enough to the 50 area, or it was already in the max downside, right? So ES did not move down much, but NQ did, correct? Now watch. Now let's say if ES did not pull down much, right? These guys are still holding, and they bought it actually here, right? NQ broke down, correct, which is below this line. Now the expectation is, can it hold below this line? That was the last batch of buyers here, right? Can it hold it here? Can NQ hold these two lines? Okay, so let's see what happens. Up, did not close above it, right? Look, did not close above it, right? That's where your short comes, right there, in both of them. Now you can put your stop here peacefully, or here also, and if it goes further down, you can move your stop right above this area and then relax. Okay, so NQ same thing. Once you short it, right, if it goes below this, you can move your stop up, stop right here. See, low risk entry, right? Now your target is 100 point or wherever you want to take it. ES target is 50. So let's watch. One more time. ES tried to go higher above this, couldn't, right? And then tank. See here ES broke below this and this. Now you know all these guys are out, correct? And momentum was to the downside already now, correct? Then this pullback happened. Look at the momentum. They don't go above it. Perfect short here and here, right? Now you look for either this low or this area. 658, 664. There is no line here, by the way, but right here, right? So now let's watch. This was a breakout area, right? So here balance breakout, that's why there was a rectangle there, so you have to watch this breakout area also, at what price does here. See here, you will expect price buyers to buy it here, so you're watching, you're managing your trade here. See, you expect them to buy here, so fine, that is expected move. You don't get scared, it's expected move. Question is, can it hold below this line? Yes, then fine, you hold it, gone through it, right? Then here at the low, you expect price to bounce, but then can it hold below this line, the breakout point? Yes, you hold it. Can it go to 50? Yes, right here. Did NQ reach the target? Close enough, right? You bail out. That's it. Don't mess around, don't be greedy, you bail out, either here or either here, right? Here also, yes, you can bail out here or here or here. That's it. It is that simple. So even though, now imagine, even though we missed pretty much this move by 3 points, price went down from 960 all the way to 710, which is roughly 250 point down move already happened, right? So by looking at this, if you have no clue what is going to happen next or where price is going actually, then you will be afraid to short here because it's already moved down so much without any significant pullback. But once you know where it's going to go and there is still potential left, you can peacefully take a trade later in the day. So we missed this one, so we stopped trading. We didn't do anything, simply we came back at 1, take the trade here, look for 100 point move down, and we're done, right? Even though if I capture only this, it's good enough for me, or even half of it, to here is good. I got my 20 point, but anyway I build out here, right here, and here in Discord I said call it a day off. Right at 215 I said call it a day off, or 210. Don't look for this final target, because it's market is run by algorithm. You never know, these algos can run. See here in Discord I said I have a choice, so hold on, let me show you. See here at 210, remember I said 210 I build out, right? So here I said, say profit taking okay, or you can take profit now, which is 210 as well. You can take profit at 686. I had a choice. See, now I'm giving a choice. I had a choice to keep stop to 710, or so basically move stop to here 710 or right here and hold it till 664, or take a profit right here. So I choose to take profit considering ES is near 50, right? Now look, if I did not take a profit here and move my stop to let's say 710, right? Now then what happened? Look, it just stopped me out right there. See, I knew that it may happen. It will stop me out, then it will chase the target. So why bother, right? Because essentially if I don't bail out here, then I'm giving up almost 30-40 points and then get stopped out. Why bother? Because now I know from here it can only go few points, maybe 20-30 points. So why bother while I'm already profitable 100, almost 80 points. See my point? And if I put a stop loss at 710 to get to this extra 20 points, it doesn't make sense, because in the process indirectly I'm giving up 40 points. See my point? So the math doesn't add up, you know. So it rather I bail out right here, you know, and take the maximum profit out here. Later on I'm not interested in trading, even though if it gets rejection from here and go down, why bother? Because I know it's not gonna go down much. So my reward is questionable now, but my stop loss has to go here. So if I short here at, let's say, 687, right, this pullback right here, my target is 664, 20 point target, and my stop is more than 20 point. Doesn't make sense. Look, price went down also, right? So I can take this trade, but you know, its probabilities are high for get from here to here, but the risk is high too. You know, what if it goes again up and then come down? See? And then at the end, look, closing time, it went up right from this level. See? So that's how it is. And that be all for today. Tomorrow is the key, right? So tomorrow, what do you want to see? Tomorrow, what do you want to see? I have no clue, you know, and I don't want to guess anything. You know, it's these are the good levels, you know. So yes, it will bounce, but how far I doubt. But tomorrow we will look for one shot in the morning, you know, and then we'll look for long probably. But we'll see how it goes. That'll be all for today.